Yo, what up, Ricky?
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on?
Uh, it's two birds, one show. We talk about Philly sports and craft beer.
Word up.
Yeah. So before we get started, I just want to say a little something. Go ahead, Ricky.
Well, like most of the sports world, and especially the NFL world and the world in general, I want to say big shout out and thoughts and prayers to Damar Hamlin and his family, and wishing a full and total recovery and good health, and just getting back to normal life. Not even about football. Just I hope this kid just gets through this and gets back to normal, and him and his family can move past this. It was one of the scariest scenes, if not the scariest scene I've ever seen in a sporting
Yeah,
event or
it's
even
crazy,
in
man.
any aspect of life. And not to get too deep or outside, but it goes to show you, how special and fleeting life can be, and how great of a thing it is. And we joke and talk and have fun with sports, but there's real people behind these pads and helmets, and on the skates or on the baseball field. And so when we joke around, have fun with sports and all, you always got to remember these are real people with real families. And I wish that kid well. Damar Hamlin, thoughts and prayers. God bless you, kid. And I'm hoping for as speedy as possible and full recovery for you. God
Yeah,
bless.
nicely said, man. I mean, God, is he 24? He's such a
I mean,
fine
he's a
athlete,
kid.
man.
He's a kid. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
he's a
crazy,
kid.
man.
God bless
Really
him.
opens your eyes up how dangerous a sport it is, man.
Yeah,
And just to see everybody so like heartful and tearful, seeing them the way that was, man, it was rough.
yeah.
But yeah,
That was scary. That was very scary, and I can only imagine
but
how his poor family felt. And thoughts and prayers for Mr. Hamlin and his whole family. God bless
yeah,
you all, and I hope everything goes really well. And I've been reading some really positive signs. I mean, God is good, and He's definitely looking down on this kid and helping him. I know he at one point opened his eyes and asked, "Did we win the game?" And the doctor said something to the effect of, you win
won that
you're going to win
life.
the game of life, and
Yeah,
that's
he
special.
had
And
he had to write it. He still had the breathing tube in or something,
yeah,
man. That's crazy. Phew, I
yeah,
couldn't
that's
imagine waking up like that, dude. That's gotta be crazy.
yeah. I mean, that's so scary, and that's I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. And I wish that kid, I wish him well and
Yeah, I wish you
a
well,
full
man.
recovery. And
Yeah,
God bless you and your family, kid. I don't know if you guys will ever see this, but thoughts and
yeah.
prayers for you guys, and God bless.
It's it's gotta be crazy for the NFL now, man. People like gearing up this weekend to play and thinking,
Yeah.
I mean, God, that could happen to any of us,
Yeah,
like
right.
playing this game.
I hear you.
That
That's a
that's
scary
that's
thought.
scary, man. Brave
Yeah.
guys, man. That's gonna be tough this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. You're absolutely right. And I wish all the guys coming out this weekend, not just in the NFL, but NHL, any sport, good health and prosperity to you guys. I mean, you guys are
yeah.
out there, for our entertainment, and wishing safety for all the players.
Oh, man.
But
Well, let's get on to the show. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Man.
So on the show, what are you drinking?
Human Robot. Yeah, this is
Nice.
awesome beer, man.
I still haven't
Uh
had anything from them.
Nordies. It's a Brazilian coffee stout,
Ooh,
aged in Amberborin wood. I can't even read these words, but it looks cool, man. The can's beautiful.
nice. Can I see what the
Uh,
beer looks like?
oh
You
yeah,
got it in a
uh,
glass?
I do. There you go, my Human
That's
Robot
nice.
glass. Yeah, it came out a big head on it too, so it's a nice healthy beer. They
What's the
they
ABV
just
on that?
canned it. I don't see it, man. But God, it is delicious. It's real sweet, nice, easy coffee. Um, got a little bit of peppery to it. Like kind of like a
Okay,
Mexican
nice. Yeah,
stout, like.
almost like a
But
Mexican stout.
yeah, man. But
Nice.
it's really light. I don't think it's really high on the ABV. But God, it is easy to drink. It's
Well,
amazing.
shout
They're
out to
doing good
Human
stuff,
Robot.
man. Yeah, and I know the the daughter of the Memphis Tap Room, I think, runs Human Robot.
Oh, get out.
Yeah, and I
No.
think I'm not sure. I know the Memphis Tap Room's closing up, which is a shame. It's a great spot,
Yeah.
but they're selling it to friends. And my buddy's there tonight. Dom, he's drinking with a couple of the new owners. He said the new owners are awesome. So I'm
Oh,
looking
good.
forward to seeing what the new spot is. Maybe he's going to try to help out his daughter with the Human Robot because I know they got 2 spots and they're blowing up.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well,
Man.
well wishes to them. Memphis Tap Room and Human Robot. Shout out to you both.
That was such a great spot. They brought a lot of good beer into Philly. I remember when Equilibrium did a collaboration with the other half, and they were the first ones that had cans, and we were lined up all the way down the block waiting for the cans, man. And then we were there, we were drinking, talking to the owners, talking to head brewers of Equilibrium. It was just such an awesome time, and they're just memories I won't forget. You know what I mean? It's such a part of Philly.
That's
a great spot.
That's the great thing too about the craft beer world. We're all kind of one big fraternity / sorority, whatever you want to call it. A lot of us all know each other. We're intertwined or interconnected, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon beer wise. There are a lot of really good people in the craft beer world. And, I'm glad to be part of, that craft beer scene because it's a cool scene.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm drinking a.
What you got there?
King Julius.
Treehouse again. Who would have thought? Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, just have a whole cooler of Treehouse or refrigerator. Beautiful looking beer, though, man. I love Treehouse beers. Nothing.
I mean, listen,
you can't say anything wrong about them, man. They're all great beers.
This beer is the tits, dude. I mean, it's straight up. It's oh my god. I mean, look at the instant lacing on that. Look at the head just hanging onto the glass for dear life. I mean, that's
a solid beer too, man. I just
took a sip of that.
Oh my god, dude. You can't see through that if you try, man. That's some murky, beautiful golden IPA color.
Look at that. Man. I mean, that's that opaque, deep yellow. I mean, it's getting candied pineapple and mango and fucking, a little bit of grapefruit peel on the finish. Give a little tiny bite on it. It's just an expertly well crafted beer. As a shout out to Treehouse. You guys have cracked the code. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't go changing up anything big because you guys have cracked the code. So shout out to Treehouse. Keep making great beer. You're world renowned. So for a reason.
If anybody's a first time watcher, we break the show up to about like 4 parts. We talk about craft beer, we get into Philly sports, talk about our second beer, and then we get back into sports. So if you want to skip around, that's fine. Whatever you like, craft beer or sports. We're here to talk about both.
And feel free to comment in. We'd love to interact with anybody that's willing to watch our show. Keep it friendly, keep it peaceful. And there's no dumb questions about beer or sports. Listen, I'm sitting here and act like an expert, but I'm not. I'm learning every day about sports and beer. So
if you ever want to come on and talk about sports or craft beer, let me know prior, and we'll try to get you on the show. And then if we say something wrong about sports, feel free to correct us. The feedback helps us.
There's a little shout out too. I know my buddy Ant is part owner there at Burley Oak, and they invite us down to maybe do a show one day. And I know you got contacted on your other website, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I work with breweries in NJ.com. Ricky does Craft Beer Fanatics.
Yep, on Facebook.
Facebook. But I got invited from Cypress to go check out their stuff. Which
shout out to Cypress
stuff, right? Runway Models in Space.
Runway Models, great beer. Insane. Remember, it used to be Insane in the Grain or Insane in the Membrane. And I think Cypress Hill probably gave them a cease and desist. So that's a good.
There's also some wood or something like that was pretty decent too, man. But I've had a few other beers and everything found it's really good. So
Cypress.
Maybe we'll have to try to get up there, maybe do a show up there and do some reviews.
And same with Burley Oak. Shout out to Cypress and the Burley Oak. You guys are both great breweries. Burley Oak, if you don't know, is down in Maryland, and Cypress is in North Jersey. So shout out if you guys ever get a chance, try both of those breweries.
I
Both
think
really good.
Edison.
Yeah,
But,
and shout
I
out
love
to Ant
Barley Oak,
for the
man.
invite.
Everything I have from them, awesome. So that'd be awesome time to go down there and check them out.
Yeah, and maybe if the owners of each brewery watch, maybe y'all can do a collab of Cypress and Burley Oak beer, and then boom, worlds colliding, baby.
We're bringing worlds together, man.
Give a shout out to Two Birds, One Show when you make the beer.
That's awesome.
2 birds, 1 show, 1 beer. 2 breweries.
Oh, man.
So,
all right, let's dive in with the Flyers, man.
let's start with the
killed it
Flyers.
tonight, man.
Coming off
man.
a big 6-2 win tonight against the Coyotes.
Man.
Kevin Hayes having a big game after just being named to the NHL All-Star team. And Morgan Frost had a big game. I think a 4-point night as well. By the way, Travis Konechny got robbed. He should have made the All-Star team, but that's neither here nor there.
He's been getting a goal every game, man. Konechny has been
definitely.
Awesome,
I mean, I like Hayes and all, but if he's on, the Konechny should definitely be on, as he's got more points and more goals. But hey, whatever. I don't make the All-Star ballot. Sometimes it's a popularity contest.
Frost, man. What's it?
Farabee.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Farabee.
And all young guys too, man. All in like the 20s. You know what I mean? This is a young team,
young talent. Yeah. Even Carter Hart, people don't realize. Yeah, I know he's been around he's still under 25.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's still young.
Man.
So
yeah, the future's kind of bright for these guys, man. They just got to keep it together.
I
wouldn't mind getting a couple good drafts, but yeah, man, like we're on a 4-game winning streak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I know nobody's going to want to hear this.
I know,
but
don't do it.
I'm going to do it because I'm not going to live like in the past when they do with blinders on. The fact is a nice win. It's nice to win, but this Flyers team, anybody that has visions of grandeur of this team winning anything or even being a playoff team, they're not. Right. And it sucks, but it's a means to an end. And I'll tie this in with my next point. Tank for Connor Bedard. The kid is a franchise changer. He's the next Sid Crosby. Or even in fact, I know they'll fuck up. I know they'll probably fuck up losing too. But the top 5 in this draft,
too much pride.
It's so top heavy
like that, man.
It's the top 5 talents so top heavy.
What did we win? 6-2 tonight, man. And then the Ducks, we beat them 4-1. Yeah, they're a good team when they can play, man.
The Ducks are one of the worst teams. That Ducks team is one of the worst teams I've ever seen in hockey. But the fact is, I get it. It's a nice win. But the Sixers did it. And the process didn't work. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Because you know what? You're about to go on your 5th straight 50-win season. Yeah, did we win a title? No, not yet. But guess what they had to do? They had to tank to get to where they are. It's a means to an end. It is. I know people don't want to hear it, but that's the cold, hard truth. And the Flyers are going to play this fucking nitwit game of, we're winning games. Good job. You know what's going to get you? It's going to get you pick number 15, and you're going to be in draft purgatory for the next 7 years. You need either be the best or be the worst. And I know people are going to be like, he does. Trust me, I'm right about that. I'm right about it.
It's a rough pill.
Connor Bedard is the next Sid Crosby, the next, Austin Matthews, the next McDavid. Make it happen, Don't fail to fail. It's the easiest thing to do.
This is our second show of Big Game Sports, Sports Buzz,
Shout out.
Big Game Entertainment. Thanks to our buddy Stoggs and Big Game James, designed the logo for us and designed a new intro. Awesome stuff, man. Thanks. And thanks for the support.
Shout out to Stoggs. Shows that Eagles and Turds fans can be friends. I got one of my good friends in the world, my buddy Billy that I work with, is a huge Cowboys fan. He's a good friend of mine, so we can all coexist. It's all just fun and shit talk. But yeah, shout out to Stoggs for looking out for us too. With that being said, though, we're coming for you. We're coming for you, Dallas. Know that shit.
If you see them in the playoffs, dude. Oh my god, dude. We'll have to have another show with Stoggs and Trey, man. That's gonna be great. That
loss a week ago that Dallas celebrated like they just won a Super Bowl, like they haven't done in 30 years. Listen, we stuck that one in our back pocket. Made a mental note. I'll see you in a few weeks. Ain't none of us forgetting that one.
The Dallas shows Cowboys cutting up, also on Big Game Sports Buzz and Big Game Entertainment. We've been on their show twice now.
Shout out to Trey and Stoggs. So okay, so we talked Flyers. 6-2 win over the garbage Coyotes. So actually, the Coyotes
Four
got the win
games,
because
man. 4 winning games, man. That's high scoring too. So I mean, I know. We
you're,
gotta
you're doing yourself a
lose, but man,
every game that the Flyers lose this year is a win. It's the
it's tough,
bottom
dude.
line.
It's tough. It's tough, dude.
No.
Yeah, no, like the Sixers, man. We dived with them, man. That was a tough one too, man. Like it's hard to get on board with losing, dude.
I know it is,
And
but in this day
especially
and
as
age of sports, this is a means to an end.
and
I know
especially
it sucks.
being a Philly sports fan, man. It's
I
like
know. Well,
where
that's what poor drafting and mismanagement of the front office will do to a franchise. And guess what? I'll say it every time. Chuck Fletcher, you fucking suck. You need to be fired. And Bob Clark and your old crew, you got to go. Sell the team, Comcast. We don't want you on the team. Sell to someone that cares. Ever since Ed Snyder passed, may he rest in peace, this team hasn't been the same. It's been in shambles. It's a joke. It's mismanaged, and they draft poorly. That is a recipe for disaster. And that's why I say right now, all these wins, all that's doing is setting you up for mediocrity. Yeah, win now, and it's like would you rather have the 4th pick in the draft or the 12th? I know where I'd rather be.
Not helping out with Philly sports. I noticed today, the Flyers game was on ESPN Plus, and I was going to watch it all there, and it blacked out. They don't allow it because you have to watch it on Comcast. You know what I mean? Like local games, for some reason, they black it out, and hopefully, they change it.
I watch it on Comcast.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Well, what's how they make their money, Comcast, is because you have to watch it on Comcast if you're a local.
Well, that's the only reason I keep Comcast cables to watch my sports, because otherwise, hey, Comcast, if you're listening, your service fucking sucks and you're overpriced.
Yeah, overpriced is right, man. And it's like highway robbery, man. Like you can't stream it on anything.
They know
else
they got you by the balls, dude. They know they got you by the balls.
Right.
You know,
and young people today don't watch Comcast cable box. You know what I mean?
And that's why they're going to lose so many fans. You know, with this the video gaming and shit, and all the other new networks. What's the video game thing?
Video game,
where everybody watches now. These kids play video games. It's a league. It's like the EHN. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I know Philly has their own thing, but yeah, I remember seeing a Phillies game last season, man, and everybody, this young dude had, hey Phillies, or hey Philadelphia, stream your games, or you're gonna lose your young crowd, and it hit right on the nose, man. You're not gonna have the younger crowd watching this stuff if they can't stream it.
They need to make the games more accessible.
Right, the days of the cable boxes are over, man. They're gone.
Yeah, I agree. I think Comcast is like the Matrix. You know what I mean? They're the Agent Smiths of the world. And
right.
Eventually we're going to figure out ways to watch these games, Comcast, without you, and we're all going to be canceling. Fix your shit. So, just saying.
Oh man. Well, yeah. All right. Let's get on the Sixers, man.
I'll jump in with that. Dude, did you watch the game last night?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. But
such a great game. The last 2 minutes were amazing. It was absolutely fucking amazing. Tyrese Maxey, and I'll call him by his name this time. James Harden.
That's right.
And James Harden came up huge. I'm calling James Harden because he played defense for a little bit. Usually I call you Jim Harden, but he played a little bit of defense, and it helped us win the game. We were down 4 points with like a minute and a half left. It was such a great.
Yeah, pretty good numbers, man. He was in like mid-20s points, and he
is. I'll give it to Jim. He's coming around.
8 rebounds and 6 assists or something like that.
What I like is his assists are up. I think he's averaging close to 12 a game this year, which that's great. That's what we need you to do.
Yeah, team player, man. Help out. That's what we got. I want
to go so far as to call him a team player. Nobody ever tripped over and called James Harden a team player.
Well, he needs to be. He needs to be like that, man.
I agree.
That would help us out, and especially now Embiid's got a foot injury. He's not going to be playing next game. Yeah, so nice to get Maxey back, but now we're out with Embiid. It's ongoing battle, man. Somebody's always getting injured and taking the seat or something, man.
I got to send a shout out to my boy Montrezl Harrell last night, having a monster game. Came up huge in Embiid's absence. That was a great addition by the front office. So shout out to Montrezl Harrell. Maxi comeback was huge. He's getting his feet
Tobias
under him.
Harris, he had a pretty good game. He had
Yeah,
10
he had seven. He
rebounds.
had 7 guys in double digits. Seven
Yeah,
guys in double. Now that's called sharing the basketball. That's what I love to see.
but I think they're on like a 3-game winning streak. Yeah,
Dude, they're
they've won the
11-2
last.
in their last 13. They're only 3 games
Yeah,
out of first.
that's
I think
awesome, man.
what are
And
we
I was not
11-0 in our
expecting
last 11 home games?
when this season started. I was so bad. I was like,
Well,
this ain't
yeah,
the team I
stumbled
want to
out of the
watch. You
gates.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're doing good now. And
yeah. Well,
they're
NBA's a
going to
long
be
season.
without Embiid. I think they should be all right against the Bulls as their next game. The Bulls ain't doing too well.
Well,
So
the
we should
Bulls,
be all
don't
right.
forget though, just last night beat the Nets, who were on a 12-game win streak. So
Oh, crap,
you
man.
can't take them lightly.
Damn.
And how about that? The two hottest teams in the league right now are the Nets and the Sixers.
Oh, all right.
I'd love
Wow,
for them.
man.
I'd love for them two to run into each other in a playoff series. That would be fucking
well,
epic, classic TV.
well, the last time I think we played, we lost, right? We're all excited to go against.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
Ben,
right, man. It's like
no, actually, I think we beat them, didn't we?
I don't think so, dude. I
think
like
we did.
I think Ben Simmons was happy, and I don't like that when that happens.
Well, yeah, nobody in Philly likes that. But anywho, yeah, Sixers are playing good ball. And you're right. The Joel being out here and there is big. We love you, Joel, but sometimes you got to stay on the court. But I get it.
He's such a character too, man. I love it when he's on and he's like talking back to the crowd and everything.
He's the best,
great personality, man.
My favorite Sixer ever.
Yeah.
No offense, AI.
I love AI, man. AI is awesome too. But yeah, Embiid's just a big character, man.
Yeah.
His body is as big as his character, man. He's a big guy.
We're lucky to have him here in Philly.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. One Phillies note too. We officially yesterday inked, Craig Kimbrell which is a huge signing for the bullpen. Right now he's the active career leader in saves in all of baseball. I think he's got something like over 400. Oh yeah, I think he has over 400 saves in his career. Now that means that he's 34. He's not the Kimbrel of old, but he still had 22 saves last year. I think it was around a 3.75 ERA. They did announce that he's not going to be named the closer, which I kind of like. I think it's going to be like last year. It's going to be situational. Some nights he'll close. Some nights maybe Sir Anthony Dominguez, maybe Alvarado some nights, which is fine. You play,
they're pretty confident
matchups.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be interesting. Is that the second pitcher we picked up on the offseason, or is it the first?
We've picked up a good amount. I mean, I'd say 4 or 5 arms we've signed, and I know we also signed Eric. We also signed Eric Ullman yesterday, which is not a big move. I think we actually traded for him from the Cubs. Not a big move. He's a guy that had a 4.67 ERA last year, but he's got a nasty slider. If you work with this kid and make him a situational guy, he's a righty with a filthy slider. I think, situational could be a nice arm. You also signed Strom to the lefty in the bullpen who played really well last year. I think he was with the Red Sox. I think he had a 3.4 ERA. He's a veteran lefty arm in the bullpen to go along with Alvarado. So yeah, they're listen, quietly the Phillies are making moves to kind of make that run again. I think the future is really bright for this team.
Last year was awesome. We still got
just
a lot
didn't
of
get it done.
Man. Yeah.
But here's my thing. Last year was awesome,
dude.
but they didn't get it done. So it was cool, but it wasn't great. I don't want to, and that's the pitfalls I don't want us as fans to fall back into. Like everybody's like, oh, the 93 Phillies, the 01 Sixers, the 2021 Phillies. Yeah, they all finished fucking second. That sucks. We want to win championships. That was a nice run. Now go get it done.
Well, I mean, they know how to be in the playoffs now. They've been there.
Well, now they do. Now that's right.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm excited for this team, dude. I can't wait. I'm trying to get to Clearwater to watch spring training, man.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh man, it'd be awesome. I can't wait, dude.
Oh,
yeah, I'm really excited.
That's on the bucket list for me.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, we're trying to make it happen, my family, and Try to take a
Yes.
day, go out charter fishing, and all, man, it's gonna be awesome. Dude. Try to
That'd
shoot
be
for like the St. Patty's game, dude. It'd be awesome. Get like
nice.
the green Phillies hats or something. Yeah,
Get up there in Frenchies in left field, get a beer, get on TV.
pretty cool, dude. But it's neat how they do like the Clearwater. I mean, spring training games. They usually break up the teams and stuff. They have like multiple
split squad games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then I believe like there's like other teams that play in that area and stuff, so you could go walk around and watch other teams and all. So that's all. It'd be awesome, dude.
That's going to be a great time.
I had a few family members that had been there, and they always told me it was a great time. So I'm gonna try to do it.
Well, I wish you a lot of fun on that trip.
Thanks.
I will hopefully be making the same trip sometime in the future. It's definitely going to be awesome. Trying to think out what else we got with the Phillies. I mean, it's pretty, it's quiet right now. It's the off season. So, got Kimbrel signed and got Eric Ullman. I think I'm saying it correct. I don't know. I hope so. So we'll see. I'm excited. I think the future is bright. Even though we'll be without Harper for most of the next year, like in the beginning.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
I still think they're going to do really well. I do, because I think Castellanos is going to get back to what Castellanos is. I think what you saw this year was the anomaly.
In the season, yeah, he wasn't too hot, but man, the playoffs, he did pretty good, man.
Well, remember too, he's a career 300 hitter,
man. Also,
two huge catches, 2 game-saving catches. You could even kind of say 3.
Yeah, man, he's good in the outfield, dude. There's no doubt about that. Just has to connect, man. But man, this is pretty cool. I didn't notice this on the can. Let's see if I can get this. Brewed and canned in Philly, PA.
That's nice. Is that a Parrot?
Yeah, because it's a Brazilian coffee.
Nice. I like a good coffee stout, man.
Nordeste. Dude, Human Robot, dude. Yeah, definitely check him out.
I got to, man.
They got 2 places now, and
do they?
They're here. Like their food's really good there too.
Where's the other one?
I don't know. Al been to it. He said it's a little bit nicer than the original.
Isn't Tired Hands
bigger?
Isn't Tired Hands about to open another little location too? I think I read that recently.
I heard something about that too. I'm not sure.
Shout out to Tired Hands.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
Great. Love their beers, Yeah,
man. It's so hard to keep track of all these good breweries now, man. It really is, because there's just more and more popping up, man. Like I didn't think Human Robot was going to be that good. Their style is more like old lagers and pilsner, but God, man, they're great. They're what's that? Goddamn Cerveza, man. I had this summer.
Like a Mexican lager.
Yeah, it was like the
best. Got like some lime and salt flavor to it.
Yeah, it was like a dark lager, and then
almost like a Negra Modelo.
Yeah, and then I would put like a little bit of lime in it. Yeah, it did have a lot of lime in it, actually, I think, man. But it was awesome, dude.
Nice. I'll have to try it, man. I gotta check them. Where are they at? Are they in Fishtown?
I think they're Armingo Ave or something like that. They're South Philly, and then they just opened up another spot. I couldn't tell you, man. I've only been there 2 times. I usually get it from my guys I work with there.
Yeah,
so they always pick it up.
They ever in liquor stores? Am I able to find them anywhere?
No, not yet. I don't think they distribute yet.
Well, shout out to Human Robot. If you're watching, start distributing over to Jersey. We'll buy your shit.
Oh my God, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of good breweries over in PA, man. That just
no doubt
really distribute. Like, I haven't seen like Levante that much, but I know they're pretty good.
Yeah. Imprint is fantastic.
Yeah,
Warwick Farms and
Warwick's awesome. I've been having everything I had from them lately is phenomenal.
Everything I've ever had from them is fucking bangers.
What you got?
Moving on to my second beer real quick.
Fidens. Jesus, man, dude. What's it? Survival of the fittest?
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Modest Man collab?
Yes, sir.
You know what I said?
Yeah. Out of Keene, New Hampshire.
Yeah, man, that's like a Rocky song, right? Survival of the fittest.
Well, Eye of the Tiger, but okay. Okay, yeah. Listen.
Little Philly.
Nobody could ever tell you're not a great singer, sir. That was fucking on point,
Thank
Dieter.
you.
Yes. Oh shit. Tomorrow I love the business.
There you
Nice. You nailed it, dude. Right on. Spot on the lyrics, sir.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I love you, kid.
Right back at you, buddy. Right back at you.
So we've talked about 3 sports. I guess there's one we haven't gotten to just yet.
Yeah.
And that's them Eagles. You got another beer?
Yeah, I gotta get another beer. Hold on.
What you getting?
I'm sticking with the stout theme.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, earlier today I had a Yingling Hershey Porter.
Nice.
Which not bad, small beer. I think
it's a solid beer.
4.7 ABV or something like that. Right?
Yeah, that's the one thing that's cool. I got Yingling in my fridge now. It's my come down beer. You know, when I'm drinking these 8, 9, 10% IPAs, and I want one more beer to close out the night, I'll just grab a Yingling, dude. You know, nice 4.5%, 5% beer. Sometimes I'll do a Michelob Ultra. Sometimes I'll do a Heineken Light. You know, nice. Look at that head. It's like a pillow. It's like a mattress, dude.
Oh yeah, you gotta like this one, bud. Narwhal,
nice.
baby. Barrel aged narwhal.
Yeah,
Look at that.
It's so crazy that you just number one, nice, good, well played, sir. And secondly, mofo, it's funny that you say that because last night I'm in the old fucking beer fridge over here.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm shouting out and telling you, I don't often drink on work nights, and last night was a work night, but it was called for. It was a little bit, you know, we had a little stressful week going on. I said, I have a couple beers, and I'm in my outside fridge, and I'm like, I want to get something different. And I'm looking around, and at the very bottom, there's a couple narwhal. Dude, they got to probably be 4 or 5 years old. And
dude, they age awesome, man.
They age so awesome. Well. And it's so weird that you brought that out tonight, dude. See that? That's the universe, fucking universe.
Regular narwhal is it's like a gift, man. You see on the shelf for like maybe $13 for a 6-pack. It's never really expensive, the regular narwhal. And it's like, all right, man, you're coming home with me tonight.
Nice.
And I'm taking
nice. That is a great beer, dude.
Yeah. And when I seen this the other night, it was like a 4-pack for $22.
$11, huh?
22. But this is barrel age. So
nice.
Yeah, man. This guy's like 12.5. So 4 of them for $22. Yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Mr. Detergent has stopped fucking around altogether.
Yeah. Yep.
That's my bull. Yeah, I got to ask you real quick. Is that a number 11 jersey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
It is.
My boy AJ. Shout out to AJ Brown.
Yep. Yeah, man. Love that guy. Yeah. He was the only one that got a touchdown last game, right?
Yeah. That was so if we're going to dive into Eagles, I'm going to say this.
Nice segue.
Yeah. Smooth transition, sir. Listen, in life and in sports, and especially NFL, sometimes you get and sometimes you get got. And guess what? We got. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go in my whole quick fucking diatribe on the Eagles, and then I'll jump back and hear where you're at. But I'll say this, that one hurt. That I know if anybody's watching, I don't know who's watching, who's not. I know how it is around the league. I know most of you guys hate us, hate Philly and our fans and our teams, and you love to see us lose.
No one likes us. And
I was just going to say, and we love it. No one likes us, and we don't care. Fuck all yous, because guess what? We're not dead. Everybody was so happy to see us lose 2 games in a row.
I gotta see all these stupid commercials with all these other players, these quarterbacks, and all, and you never see any damn commercials with the Eagles, man. What's a Cure Auto Insurance? I mean,
listen, no one likes us, so we don't care.
Yeah, dude.
And so, all right,
insane, dude.
I'm going to get back real quick to where I was at with that game. Number one, my biggest thing. Now, I know, really, overall as a team, they look like shit. But here, my biggest gripe was, and I'm still saying this about a 13-3 team. Thank God. Eagles fans, if you're watching, we're fine. relax, pump the brakes.
Right.
I just want to say they're going to go out there, and I know Giants are sitting players, but we're going to go out there and tan the hides of the Giants. And just to let y'all know, we are getting the 1 seed. We are getting the
They're going
bye.
to sit their players, man. They're going to sit their players.
Right.
It shouldn't.
Listen, Vegas knows something. You know why the Eagles are a 14-point favorite? Because they know the Giants are sitting players. But anyway, I'm getting back to this point. Listen, we were going in against, I think, the worst run defense in all of football. And Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni, who I usually praise, your game plan was to go in and run RPOs and throw the ball with fucking Minshew all day. Listen, New Orleans pass defense is really good, and they got back their best cornerback in Lattimore, who's probably one of the top 3 corners in the league. And you want to pass all day?
Dude.
Run the football.
Right.
Run the football. That was the worst game I've seen all year and ever in this whole organization of Nick Sirianni.
Had 61 yards. That's it. That 61 yards running. That was the whole game. And that's pathetic, dude. Like, that's poor coaching.
I agree. I agree.
That was a game we should have won. It would have helped us out, but now we have to sit here.
And in our draft pick, we own their pick.
And now, we should be relaxing this game. Now we got to fight for
the number 1 seed.
And that's the title here. Yeah, how do we get here? You know what I mean? This is insane. We shouldn't be in this position.
It's like the Twilight Zone. Listen, and I got I'm going to get all sentimental and fucking, about this. But I will say this, though.
Here's 2 points that suck. You know what I mean? Jordan Mailata hasn't seen his family in 3 years. His family came to this game because of COVID. Could go to Australia. His family had to come to the worst Eagles game we had this season. That's awful. That's awful. That guy's a great guy. I'm so happy he's on our team. And, man, I feel bad. I feel bad that he had to go through that. That's insane.
Let me ask something real quick, too, while we're on the Jordan Mailata point. Let me ask something. Would you have moved him over to right tackle and brought Dillard in left and sat Jack Driscoll? Listen, Jack Driscoll, and I love you, you're an Eagle, but number 1, you can't play tackle. You're a guard in this league, and you're a guard in college a lot. Listen, but he's a turnstile at right tackle. He's a turnstile. He got murdered all day. Thank God they didn't play Jalen Hurts. But you know how you could have counteracted that, Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen? Run the fucking football. Run the football.
Yeah, run the football. It's for some reason they just don't want to run the football.
Well, they find that Andy Reid magic or fairy dust in their fucking office and start to get pass drunk. Want to get cute and throw fucking bubble screens. They never work on this team. Run the football.
And another thing, it sucks is like, Gardner Minshew, if he would have had a good game, which he got 1 touchdown, right? If they would have had a great game, somebody might have been picking him up for like a starting quarterback. But now he's going to be stuck as a backup. So, I mean, that just really, it's a kick in the nuts. You know what I mean? Like, this shouldn't have been the situation that we dug ourselves into just because you don't want to run the football and you're calling plays that are made for Jalen Hurts and you're putting this guy in that position, dude, to make him look fucking bad. That's horrible, dude.
Ain't gonna fight you on them ones, brother. That was a hurtful loss. That one, that was a kick in the dick, dude. That was no kind of fun.
Man,
with that, is it? Which one's that again?
Good, dude.
That's the Narwhal barrel aged. Oh man,
you get a little bit of that bourbon and then back, man, but it's so smooth. In Narwhal, there's no adjuncts. There's no like sweetener or any peppers or anything. It's just a straight, nice, like Russian Imperial kind of stout. There's no, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of dark chocolate, and then with aged in bourbon barrel, man. Sierra Nevada, they done good on this one. Yes, sir.
Word up, kid.
Sorry, I was a little fired up about it all, but
listen, don't ever have to be sorry on this show when getting fired about beer and or Philly sports. Listen, and anybody, if you're just watching or if you watch a few times, that's what you get here. You get real life Eagles talk or Phillies talk or beer talk. It's uncensored. We're not going to sit here and we're not on we have to be politically correct. Look, we curse, we drink, we tell.
I couldn't even imagine having a podcast being all polished and gentle we're fully fans, man.
Yeah,
you guys treat us like the bottom of the barrel. Well, yeah, here we are, man. Yeah, you get what you give.
Come fighting out of the gutters, yo.
Mhm.
Welcome to Philly. Yeah, and you know what the great part is? You know, half these fucking nitwits out there waiting for us to lay down and die and be like, "Oh, that's it. I told you the Eagles were a fraud." You know what they're going to come back and do? They're going to come back and punch you right in the fucking mouth, and they're
Right.
going to let you know, "Hey, even after all that, we're still 13-3. We're still the
Right.
best record in the league." For all those,
My friends that are
every
Giants fans, they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys are gonna lose. You're gonna lose." I'm like, "Yo, dude, you guys ain't playing your starters. It'd be crazy for you to play your starters. You know what I mean? Like,
meanwhile, the Giants fans they're out there. Dude, we've beaten the Giants 82% of the time over like the last 12 years. Like, shut up.
especially after that horrible, awful accident. You know what I mean? Where he, lying on the field, and now you're gonna put your starters out on this game after seeing what just happened. I don't think so, man. Everybody's like playing on their heels this weekend, and they're gonna make sure that they got their starters for the playoffs. It's horrible, but I mean that's
Well,
what they're gonna do, man.
oh, who, the Giants?
Well, I mean anybody that had any inkling of like, oh, I'm going to put my starter out there after
Well,
seeing, the guy in the hospital, Hamlin.
Oh,
You know what I
well,
mean?
but teams are still going to play their starters. I mean,
Not if you
I
don't
bet
have to. I
well,
wouldn't.
and some teams need to win.
If there's nowhere for the Giants to go. They already clinched
No,
their
no,
seat in the
I know.
playoffs.
I'm not talking about the Giants. I get it. They're locked in the 6th seed. I
Right.
know they're
Well,
resting
that's what I'm
people.
saying. Anybody
Oh,
that's locked in,
I know.
this is like, just hey, man, go out there and throw the ball around or something.
But
You
with
know what I
that
mean?
being said, Jalen Hurts is playing Sunday, right? You know damn right
Oh,
well. You know
well,
this is
we
a
want the
must-win
number one
game for
seed,
us.
man. Yeah, I mean, like,
This
why
is the
wouldn't you want it?
must-win. You know,
Home field advantage.
and what
You
I'm
know what I
hoping
mean?
is
Like,
the Eagles come out, get up big early, get up like 30-3, hopefully, and then can sit guys for. I feel like we've earned it. I feel like we paid our dues during the regular season and got to the
right.
spot. So I think they're going to do what they were supposed to do, and that's win the NFC and make some noise and play. You know what? You know what this reminds me of a little bit. A little bit is like the 2017 season. We're cruising along,
That's
best record in the league, best record in the
you're
league.
nuts,
We're
dude.
blowing teams out. We're flying by, and then our quarterback gets hurt. Right now, thank God, Jalen Hurts' injury wasn't nearly as serious, but our quarterback gets hurt, and we lose our magic. Right? Remember that Eagles team in 2017? They stumbled in. Their last 3 games, they looked like garbage. And
Yeah,
the
well,
first game,
this
against
ain't like
Atlanta in
that,
the
man.
playoffs, the first game against Atlanta in the playoffs, we won by the skin, literally on the 1 yard line. On the
Oh,
1 yard line on 4th down with Matt Ryan. Listen, Matt Ryan back then, that was 5, 6 years ago, is making that play 8 times out of 10, right? And then, but guess
yeah,
what? The next game,
bro,
the Eagles found their
Ricky,
magic again. They found their
Ricky,
magic again and caught lightning in a
Ricky,
bottle.
Ricky. This is nothing like that. This team, the
No,
only
I'm
team that
saying
this
it's
team
similar
can
that our
lose
quarterback got
to
hurt when we're
is
flying high.
themselves. The only team the Eagles can lose to is themselves. It was poor coaching the last game. The game against the Cowboys was 4 friggin' turnovers.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like they're just giving them the games, man. It makes no
yeah,
sense.
I know, but the correlation I was making is we were flying high, best team in the league, and our quarterback gets hurt late in the season.
Right.
So we've been through this before. We know how to handle this situation.
But Jalen's coming back.
Well, damn right he is, because if
Yeah, he better.
listen, Gardner Minshew ain't Nick Foles, brother. Gardner Minshew
Hey,
ain't
man.
Nick Foles. So no,
Much,
listen, I wasn't trying to compare people think. Listen, Minshew can't win
yeah,
any games in the playoffs.
much love to Minshew.
Right,
Thanks
he's a good
for
backup. He's a
stepping
good
in when you
backup.
had to step in, and working out in your trailer in the parking lot over the summertime. Thank you, Minshew. Thank you,
Listen,
buddy.
I like
But
Gardner
God
as a
damn
backup.
it, we need Hurts, man.
Yes,
We
we do.
need
Yes,
Hurts.
we do. Yes.
He's the reason why he was in the running for MVP. You can
Fucking
see
ain't
that
right.
if you take him out of the picture. Look what happens.
And here's a big fuck you to Chris Sims, you jerk off, and burying fucking Jalen Hurts all year. Yeah, I'm shedding a shout out to ESPN or wherever you work, Chris. And now he's like, well, if Hurts goes out, Minshew can win in the system the same because it's about the system, not Hurts. Really, Chris? Come on, man. That kid is a fucking MVP of the league right now. People forget. People are waiting to fucking hate on Philly, dude.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be MVP now because of the games he was
Who
out.
cares about
And,
MVPs? That don't
right,
mean
I
shit. He
know,
doesn't care.
but dude,
Nobody
he
cares
was.
about MVPs. Give me Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, but he was there, man,
Yeah, but
and
that's
now
fine. Who cares though? Listen, who won the MVP last year? You don't remember. You know why? Because
Rodgers,
nobody
right?
fucking cares. Nobody
Was
cares about
Aaron,
MVPs except the guy winning it in his trophy room. Fuck
but
MVPs. Go win
hey,
me a Super Bowl.
that's another thing that's like 2017. Wentz was almost in the MVP running, so
He
there's
was
another
the MVP until he
Yeah,
got hurt. Same like
yeah,
Hurts.
yep.
But that's why I said, thank God that Hurts' injury wasn't nearly as serious. Hurts can
Mhm.
come back. Wentz, that was it, But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The correlation I was making is we just went through the same fucking thing 5 years ago. But
Mhm.
listen, my point was, and we overcame the odds. That's what I'm saying to Eagles fans. The roundabout point I was trying to get to is pump the brakes. This Eagles team is just fine. Just fine. They're going to win Sunday. They're probably going to smoke the Giants, but I know it's their backup. And the Eagles are
Also
going to be
that,
just
man.
fine.
We just need to
No,
win. We
no,
just need to win.
and they will.
Man, I can't believe it. Yeah, it just pisses me off, man. It makes me so mad to where we're at and just how we just let it slip away, man. It's like,
That's how Philly does it, bro. We don't make it
yeah,
easy in this sports world.
yeah,
Never.
yeah.
Even last
So,
year, our Phillies, we were just
no,
talking about not last year, a few months
no.
ago, the Phillies getting in. We
Right.
got
Well, you're
in
right.
2
Heartbroken.
days before the end of the season.
Heartbroken. Everybody's singing, dancing the song, woo, having a great time, and then we lose it at the end, man.
Oh.
I was like, where's this team at? Who showed up at the World Series? Because they ain't the damn Phillies, man. It was a gimme, man. They just laid down and took it. It was so bad, dude.
I think it showed you, though, how important pitching is,
Yeah.
where, and listen, the Phillies made a valiant run, but I think what won it for the Astros in the long run was consistent, really good pitching. I mean,
Yeah.
really. I mean, you look at their starters in that series, and that's what won it for them. And that's the case in baseball predominantly. I mean, so it's good to have big bats and and you have to have a good lineup. But remember, pitching. So
Man, we gotta win this game, dude. Need this
yeah, I
game.
know,
Need the number one
and they will.
seed, man.
They
Yeah.
will. Everybody loves that the Eagles lost, and they're happy now, and they're talking their shit. That's okay. That's okay.
I just don't understand why we don't
We
run the
hear it.
ball, man. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I know, because they get
why
fucking
not,
pass
man?
drunk.
I really don't get it. Were they trying to show off Minshew's arm or something, man?
I don't know.
It makes no sense. He's the backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Just run the ball, man.
Right. And New Orleans had the worst ranked run defense in the league. In the league. I mean, goodness gracious. What do they always say back in the day when, keep it simple, stupid? Dude, don't overthink yourself. Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen. I know you're watching. I know they're both watching right now. Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni. Listen, run the football. Get a lead and run the football. You have 3 really good backs and the best offensive line in the league.
It was like 20-10. The Saints look like a playoff team, and they're not even in the playoffs, right? They got knocked out. So
in that division, they'll probably miss the playoffs by 1 game. That division fucking sucks.
Damn, dude. Could have been easy. Could have been nice and easy.
Well,
yeah.
But that's not how we do it here. That's not how we roll. Mm-hmm. Even the 2017 team, the Super Bowl winning team, as great as they were, nothing. Remember, even the games they won that year, a lot of them were 1-score games and really close games. A lot of them, the majority. And even the Super Bowl. Remember, came down the last Tom Brady Hail Mary, and I'm thinking, God, I hope he doesn't fucking catch this. Philly teams don't make it easy. We're like Rocky, dude. We work for it.
Man. Oh, shit.
Uncensored motherfuckers over here in fucking Philadelphia, kid.
You have any good local beers lately? Out of the Jersey area?
The Joyzy. Yes, I had two really good fucking Icarus beers.
Oh, nice.
One I had, like, I didn't realize, like, I sold on my Untapped. Shout out to Untapped, by the way. Best app on the phone. Love you.
Yeah, man.
Anybody that hates on you, they're just beer advocate jerk offs.
Right. You gotta keep track,
Untapped
man.
rules. If you're
But yeah,
too
I
cool
had
for Untapped, good. Stay away from me. Yes, I two Icarus beers, Solitude of Space and
okay.
First Leap. Both were fucking,
First Leap,
especially
wow.
that batch of First Leap is so good.
Nice. Yeah, I had a yacht juice by there, man, not too long
Nice.
ago.
And
It's
that batch of
phenomenal,
Yacht, I
man.
know it's one you're talking was a great batch.
So good,
Shout
dude.
out to Icarus, North
Icarus is
Jersey.
awesome, man.
Even though I know that
Hey,
big kid, the head brewer, the owner, whatever, is an Ohio State fan. I'm a Michigan fan. Shout out to Icarus. Mad
they make
props, kid.
great
Keep
IPAs, man.
brewing great
Awesome
beer.
IPAs.
Oh,
Like
dude.
drinking crayons and
I just brought in a keg of that. Dude,
oh,
it's fucking even
so
their
good,
dark
dude.
beers. Even their dark
Yeah, the
beers
dark
are
beer is
fucking
good.
bangers.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to Icarus.
Yeah. I just recently had a Donkey Kong from Glasstown.
Nice.
And yeah, it was pretty good, man, because I haven't seen on the
I
shelves
haven't
in a
seen
long
that in a
time.
while.
Yeah, they were putting out what's it, Donkey Kong Jr. and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, man,
Well, shout out to Glasstown. And by the
yeah,
way, that's an
Glasstown, man.
awesome brewery out there. The
Oh
owners
yeah,
are two of the coolest people around.
their stout, the morning breakfast or whatever.
Oh,
That's an
Big
awesome
Breakfast.
stout. Yeah,
Big
that's a good
Breakfast
one,
is
man.
a phenomenal. Oh, dude, phenomenal beer.
Oh, man.
Well,
Yeah, that's
tell you what.
yeah. I
So
guess wrap this up, I guess.
sounds good, Montel.
All right, always a pleasure, Ricky.
Always a pleasure. Great to
Two
fucking
birds,
get back on the air.
two birds, one show. Hit like, hit subscribe. Big game entertainment, big game sports buzz. Check out the channel. A lot of good stuff on there. All right, I'll see y'all.